Welcome to the mysterious and magical world of Princess Adira. On a night when the moon's glow was more brilliant than ever before, a newborn princess was blessed by the moon goddess with a beauty that radiated like the celestial light itself. But lurking in the shadows was a sorceress consumed by jealousy, ready to unleash a curse that would change Adira's life forever. What dark trials await our princess? Your journey into this spellbinding story begins now. Watch closely, for every moment holds a secret waiting to be revealed. In the heart of an ancient African kingdom, there lived a princess named Adira. She was the epitome of beauty, her skin as smooth as ebony, her eyes as bright as stars, and her laughter as melodious as a bubbling brook. But despite her outward radiance, Adira's heart was heavy with sorrow, for she was cursed by a jealous sorceress who envied her beauty. It all began on the night of Adira's birth, when the moon shone down upon the kingdom with brilliance unmatched by any other. It was said that the moon goddess herself had blessed the newborn princess with the gift of beauty, bestowing upon her a radiant glow that captured the hearts of all who beheld her. But as the moonlight bathed the kingdom in its silvery light, the jealous sorceress watched from the shadows, her heart filled with envy and bitterness. In a fit of rage, the sorceress cursed Adira with a fate worse than death, decreeing that on her 16th birthday, she would be consumed by darkness and trapped in eternal slumber. And so, as the years passed and Adira grew into a young woman, the shadow of the sorceress's curse loomed over her like a dark cloud, casting a pall of despair over the kingdom. Determined to break the curse and save their beloved princess, the people of the kingdom searched far and wide for a way to undo the sorceress's wicked spell. But despite their efforts, they found no cure for Adira's affliction, and as her 16th birthday drew near, despair gripped the hearts of all who loved her. But Adira refused to give in to despair. With the unwavering determination of youth, she vowed to find a way to break the curse and restore light to the kingdom once more. And so, on the eve of her 16th birthday, she set out on a perilous journey to the realm of the moon goddess, guided by the light of the moon and fueled by the fire of hope burning within her heart. As Adira journeyed through the wilderness, she encountered many trials and tribulations along the way. She faced fierce beasts and treacherous terrain, but with courage and perseverance, she overcame each obstacle in her path. Along the way, she met creatures both magical and mundane, each offering her guidance and wisdom to aid her on her quest. But it was not until she reached the shores of a shimmering lake that Adira encountered the first true test of her resolve. For standing before her was a beautiful maiden with skin as pale as the moonlight, her eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. She was the guardian of the lake, a maiden who had dwelled there since time immemorial, and she held the key to unlocking the secrets of the moon goddess's realm. With a voice as gentle as a summer breeze, the maiden spoke to Adira, revealing to her the path that lay ahead and the trials she would face along the way. She warned her of the dangers that awaited her in the realm of the moon goddess, but also of the great rewards that awaited those who proved themselves worthy of her favor. Determined to prove her worth, Adira plunged into the depths of the lake, where she was met with a vision of breathtaking beauty. The waters shimmered with an ethereal light, and Adira felt a sense of peace wash over her as she gazed into the depths of the lake. It was as if she had stepped into another world, a world where time stood still and beauty reigned supreme. But as Adira reached out to touch the surface of the water, she felt a strange sensation wash over her, as if she were being pulled deeper and deeper into the embrace of the lake. Panic gripped her heart as she struggled to break free from the water's grasp, but no matter how hard she fought, she could not escape its hold. Just when all hope seemed lost, a voice echoed in her mind, clear and strong like the ringing of a bell. It was the voice of the moon goddess, speaking to her from the depths of the lake and offering her guidance and strength in her time of need. With renewed determination, Adira reached out to the moon goddess, her heart filled with gratitude and awe. With a flick of her wrist, the moon goddess banished the darkness that had enveloped Adira, filling her heart with the light of the moon and the warmth of her divine presence. And as Adira emerged from the depths of the lake, she felt a sense of peace wash over her, knowing that she was not alone in her quest. Buoyed by the moon goddess's blessing, Adira continued her journey to the realm of the moon goddess, where she faced many trials and tribulations along the way. She battled fierce beasts and treacherous terrain, but with courage and determination, she overcame each obstacle in her path. And as she drew closer to her goal, she felt the darkness that had plagued her for so long begin to lift, replaced by a sense of hope and purpose that burned bright within her heart. Finally, after many days of travel, Adira reached the realm of the moon goddess, a place of ethereal beauty and otherworldly wonder. The air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers and the soft hum of celestial music, and Adira felt a sense of peace wash over her as she gazed upon the splendor of the moon goddess's domain. But as she stepped into the heart of the realm, Adira was met with a sight that filled her heart with sorrow. For there, standing before her, was the sorceress who had cursed her so many years ago, her eyes filled with malice and hatred as she glared at Adira with scorn. With a flick of her wrist, the sorceress summoned forth a host of dark creatures to do her bidding, their twisted forms twisting and writhing in the moonlight as they closed in on Adira. But Adira stood her ground, her heart filled with courage and determination as she prepared to face her greatest challenge yet. With a cry of defiance, Adira unleashed the power of the moon goddess, banishing the darkness that had plagued her for so long and filling the realm with the light of her divine presence. And as the darkness receded, Adira felt a sense of peace wash over her, knowing that she had finally broken free from the sorceress's curse and restored light to the kingdom once more. As she gazed upon the realm of the moon goddess, Adira felt a sense of gratitude and awe wash over her, knowing that she had been granted a second chance at life. And as she returned to her kingdom, she vowed to use her newfound powers to bring hope and joy to all who dwelled within its borders, knowing that her journey had only just begun. And so, as the years passed and Adira grew into a young woman, her beauty and wisdom blossomed, a true testament to the blessings of the moon goddess and the trials she had overcome. Her story of courage, resilience, and the triumph of light over darkness spread far and wide, inspiring all who heard it. We thank you, dear viewers, for embarking on this magical journey with us. Your time and imagination have breathed life into the tale of Princess Adira, and we are deeply grateful for your company along the way. May her story remind you of the power of kindness, bravery, and the light that resides within us all.